streaming, guys. Bocha is live on BGMI. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ ഈ ഫുട്ബോളോട്ട് കയറിട്ടാനുണ്ടോ സാർ? ഞാൻ ലൈവില്ലായിരുന്നു കഴിച്ച് ഇന്നലെ ബിസി ആയിപ്പോയി, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇന്ന് ലൈവില്ലായിരുന്നു. ഞാനും 90925647. Robert Bengi ഗബ്രിയേലിൻ്റെ ദർശന സാബല്യമേർക്കുന്ന ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ റിലീസ്. പറഞ്ഞൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ മയക്കൂത്തില്ലല്ലോ. Yes, okay. Ting 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 ting. Login bonus. ആരക്കറക്കള കിട്ടി. ഫ്രീ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് റൂൾ. ഞാൻ ആരെയും കിട്ടാണ്ടോ? ആര് കിട്ടണ്ട. ജിബുബാ അത് ജിബുബാനായിട്ട് അങ്ങോട്ട് റിലീസ് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കും. അവനൊക്കെ അവൻ കിട്ടുന്നവരാണ്. മുഹമ്മദ് സാല കളിപ്പിച്ചു നോക്കാം. Milan. Even under the AC Milan. That is called. Okay. Bye. Photo. ഇതാ നമ്മുടെ സ്ക്വാഡ് ഇതിന് വെച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മൾ കുഴപ്പമില്ല സ്ക്വാഡ് പവർഫുൾ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ് ലൈവ് ആണെന്നല്ല ഡബിൾ ടാപ്പ് ഓൺ ദ സ്ക്രീൻ നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ കമന്റ് നമ്മൾ നോക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത് ഗൈസ് കമന്റ് എല്ലാവർക്കും ലൈവിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ വിരഹമേ പ്രണയം നിൻ മഴവിൽ ചിറകിൽ പ്രോഗ്രസിംഗ് ഇതിൽ വരുന്ന ആരോന്നറിയില്ല, നമ്മൾ നോക്കാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് ബോൾ മാറ്റാം, എല്ലാ ബോളും കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. നമുക്കറിയാം ഏതാ ബെറ്റർ ബോളെന്ന് നമുക്കറിയാൻ പറ്റും. യെല്ലോ ഇടുന്നതാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ യെല്ലോ ജേഴ്സി വിജയത്തിന്റെ പെൺപാട്ടികളാണ്. എതിരാളവന്റെ സ്കോർ നോക്കട്ടെ. കമ്പേഴ്സൺ ഉണ്ട് മെയിനായിട്ടും, ആരുണ്ട് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. പക്ഷെ തൂക്ക് എന്താ നമുക്ക് തൂക്കളോളം ഇടാം, നോക്കി കളിച്ചാ പിടിക്കാം. ഗൈസ് അപ്പോൾ ലൈവ് ആണെന്ന് എല്ലാവരും ഡബിൾ ടാപ്പ് ഓൺ ദ സ്ക്രീൻ, സബ് ചെയ്യാത്തവർ സബ് ചെയ്യുക. നമ്മൾ 2000 സബിലേക്ക് കുതിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. എല്ലാവരും ആ കുതിപ്പിലേക്ക് എൻജോയ് ചെയ്യുക. ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്നവർ കളിക്കുന്നവരൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എല്ലാവരും മെസ്സേജ് കളിക്കാൻ താല്പര്യമുള്ളവർ.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces of course have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Big chance!
Okay, it's a
Goal!
goal.
Well,
Nice
once
goal.
more,
Ah, Udni
it's
is back.
him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required. But they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Fagioli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Mkhitaryan. Picked out Snyder!
No,
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Surely now!
Ooh.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fagioli. Now there's a chance, surely! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Very simple. Somebody.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Del Piero, and it's Van Basten.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Baresi, Bastoni. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's gone backward here. And he's in on goal. He's picked his way through. Opts to play it back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fagioli.
Snyder really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's intervened well there. That could spell trouble. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Baresi. Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nicely spread. Dida claims comfortably.
Data.
Oh, what's he done? Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's Snyder! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the hope.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
നമ്മള് അഞ്ച് പേരെ ഫ്രണ്ടിലും ഒരു 4 പേരെ പുറകിലും.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Mkhitaryan. Davids. He's got away. Ball played for Del Piero. Takes a shot!
Oh.
Always going over the top.
Well, the invitation was there,
That's a
so
trial.
he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Piano. Terra.
And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. And no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. When it's delivered early like that, defenders...
Politano! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nicely aimed pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. Davids. Played into space out wide. Van Basten. Good chance here!
Oh.
It's hit the crossbar! Oh, that's a waste.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Neres has it in a wide position. Van Basten! Fagioli. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Milan are having a ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Pellegrini. Oh, he shoots! It's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now it's Van Basten. David Neres. Oh, nicely intercepted. Into the last 5 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the keeper's ball. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. He's tried one! just wouldn't stay down for him. And it's been given away.
Oh.
And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
First round ജയിച്ചു. ഇനി അടുത്തത്. 50 ജോയിൻ നമ്മൾ കളക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. രണ്ടാമത്തെ എന്ത് കിട്ടുമെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല. നോക്കാം, റാൻഡം സ്കിൽ നോക്കാം. വേഗം കളിക്കല്ലേ, കളിച്ചെടുത്തേക്കാം. റാൻഡം സ്കില്ലല്ലേ. നല്ല സന്തോഷം ഉണ്ടല്ലേ, നല്ല സന്തോഷമല്ലേ, ഹാപ്പി അല്ലേ? ഞാൻ പോടാണീറ്റ് റീൽസിനോടനുബന്ധിച്ച് അവൻ തിരിച്ചു വെച്ചോണ്ട് പോണു. കുത്തിയിട്ടേക്കല്ലെന്ന് ആദ്യം ആ ഇരിക്കണ വെള്ളമൊക്കെ തീർക്കും. എന്നത്തില്ലേ അറിയോ ആര്? ഞാനങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യൂടാ ഉണ്ണികൃഷ്ണ. ആ നമ്മളെ വിളിക്കാല്ലോ, അവൻ്റെ അടുത്തൊന്നുകൂടെ വരാൻ പറയാല്ലേ. അച്ഛനെ വിളി. അത് പാപ്പട്ടാൻ ഓഫീസല്ലോ.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. The action has already started. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Now it's Martinez. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Mkhitaryan. And that is expertly dealt with. Barella, and that interception.
Same, goal,
Milan!
There
is the breakthrough. His position
And
was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. He's on it, can he get away? Fagioli. It's a good run down the right. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Back into the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Now there's a fine ball. Great, and the shot!
Okay.
It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
ബോച്ചനെ പേടിച്ചിട്ട് ഇറങ്ങിപ്പോയി. എല്ലാവരും 2 ഗോൾ കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ ഇറങ്ങി പോകാൻ ഞാൻ കഴിച്ചില്ല. നമ്മൾ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്. വെൽക്കം വെൽക്കം ബോച്ചെ 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 പറയ് ബോച്ചെ പറയ് 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 പറയ്. നമ്മളിങ്ങനെ പറയട്ടോ. വെൽക്കം ടു സ്ട്രീം. എന്താണ് സൗണ്ട്? സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ലേ? സൗണ്ട് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. വെള്ളം എടുത്തിട്ട് പോയാ ഈ വെള്ളം തന്നിട്ട് ഏ ഏ ഏ എന്തോ ഹലോ. അത് രണ്ടാമത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ മനസ്സിലായി. സൗണ്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? സൗണ്ട് ഇല്ല. സ്കിൽസ് സ്കിൽസ് നോക്കാം. നമ്പർ സിൻഡ്രമില്ല. വലിയതായ ഒരു പ്ലെയർ എന്താ ഞാൻ പറയാൻ കേൾക്കാം. അമ്മ ഭയങ്കര ഇനി ബസ് കളിക്കാറുണ്ടോ? ബസ് കളിക്കാതെ പ്ലസ് കളി ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. നോവല് നോക്കിയിട്ടൊന്നും അടക്കമുണ്ട്. ബസ് കളിക്കാറുണ്ട്. മാറ്റം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതും ജയിച്ചു. ഓക്കെ. അപ്പൊ ആ മിഷൻസ് നമ്മൾ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആക്കാം. എന്തോ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാണ്ടല്ലോ. നമ്മളെ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ഗെയിം സൗണ്ട് കുറക്കാനാ. ഗെയിം സൗണ്ട് ഇരുന്നോട്ടാ. സൗണ്ട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇതല്ലേ രസല്ലടാ. പബ്ജിയാണെ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഞാൻ ഇംഗ്ലീഷിലൊക്കെ 2 വർത്താനൊക്കെ പറയട്ടെ. കളിക്കാണ്ട് ബസ് കളിക്കാറുണ്ടോ? ബസ് കളിക്കാണ്ട് കയറുക. സാറേ ബസ് കളിക്കാണ്ട് എല്ലാവരും കയറുക. കളിക്കാം. ദേവതാരം എന്നാൽ സംസാരിക്കൂ ഒരാൾക്ക്. എന്താണ് ഞാൻ സംസാരിക്കുന്നത്? നൈറ്റ് ബോട്ട് എടുത്ത് കള ട്രൈമോട്ടാണ്. എല്ലാം ഇരിക്കട്ടെ. നൈറ്റ് ബോട്ടും ജപ്പാനൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കട്ടെ. കിടന്നോട്ടെ. നോക്കാലോ. എല്ലാ ബോളിന്റെയും പവറും. ഇവൻ കുറച്ച് സീന. മാഞ്ചസ്റ്റർ യുണൈറ്റഡ് നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാൻ പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഇല്ലേ? അതെന്ന് അതൊക്കെ മതി. ആവശ്യത്തിലുള്ള പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. നൈറ്റ് ബോട്ട് ടൈം ഔട്ടാണ്. മനസ്സിലായില്ല. നീ എന്താ ഉദ്ദേശം?
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And of course...
There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. Saliba. Played back into the centre. That is a great pick out. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. McAllister, ambitious ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
James wins the duel this time. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's lost his man. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out to the right. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Guardiola. He's in a great position here. Picked out brilliantly. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, super shapes to shoot! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he plays one through. York!
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's played through for him. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we hit half-time.
Well,
there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Bale. Okazaki has it out wide and in space. And the shot!
Oh,
Oh,
Okazaki.
nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Nallൊരു try ആയിരുന്നു. അവിടെ ഇറങ്ങണം ഗോളാ കോർണറിലല്ലേ? അതിന് ബെസ്റ്റ് ആയിരിക്കുന്നത് മറ്റാണ്. പോയാൽ ആ സാധനം ഫുള്ള് ടൈം വേസ്റ്റിംഗ്.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passes short and sharp. Bale! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Correct through ആയിരുന്നു. Offside ആയി.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Back into the middle. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. Wilshere. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's got away. Real chance! Yes, it's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Bale. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
And he's let fly! Nice looking ball. Van Dijk makes the interception. Wilshere. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Searching pass he's played there. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hand. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
ആ ടൈം നമ്മൾ അടിച്ചിരിക്കും, അടിച്ച് തീർത്തിരിക്കും.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly, Isak. And here's Van Nistelrooy, and the shots! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Manchester United go into the lead. Now it's Bernardo. And Bernardo Silva! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah.
Tempo.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And he can clear it away. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's gone looking for safety, and smartly reclaimed. Threads one in. He might be in here! He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Takes a shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by...
Short time. Division को जरा विरह में Dortmund തന്നെയാണ് ടീം ഓഫ് ഫ്ലാഗ് എല്ലാം മാറ്റണം നമുക്ക് ഇന്ത്യക്കാരാണ് അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ ഇന്ത്യക്കാരനാക്കാം ഫ്ലാഗ് പാടി പോ മേഡം പോ വേടാ വാടാ മെയിൻ ഫോർവേഡ്സിനൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ കളി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കളി ഹാഫ് ടൈം കഴിയുമ്പോൾ മെയിൻ ഫോർവേഡ്സിനൊക്കെ ഇറക്കും ഞാൻ സ്ക്വാഡിനെ നോക്കി നമ്മളില്ല
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Borussia Dortmund cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to get free. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Fallen! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Borussia Dortmund. He's having a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Beckham. It's run loose. Who's going to get? Has another go!
Easy.
Oh, it's there!
Good.
Oh, huge goal. Massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. Mohamed Salah duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Robertson goes sliding in. Oh, good take in a good area. Played out towards the right wing. Chance! Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Oh, good spread. And this is Okazaki. And he's following up! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Easy. Fun to play that. What's up, man?
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe. Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance!
പിടിക്കാത്ത
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
This time, surely! That is decidedly lacking. Borussia Dortmund are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Played out wide. Rafael Leao takes a look up. Oh, he's been flattened there. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
BGMI guys. BGMI
Casillas will have to save it here or there's real trouble.
പിടിച്ചോടാ. പഠിക്കണേ
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And this is Okazaki. That's a little off target. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cristiano Ronaldo! There's the whistle for half-time. Borussia Dortmund were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
On the squad and over. The squad on the Ladigan. Maranyakutan Manone, Didikutan, Noni, Sitted, Bangali,
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And a chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Now there's real chance! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now, can they get him away? Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball.
Poperi.
Davids. For Olise. Valverde. Davids. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. That is a crunching tackle. And he's straight offside. Rodri. He's in a good position. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. That's another chance. Van Basten, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Van Basten. Davids. He is through. It's Van Basten! No, got right underneath it.
നമ്മുടെ ദിവസമല്ലാട്ടോ ഇന്ന് റോങ് ഗോൾ മേടിച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഗോൾ തിരിച്ചടിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയുള്ളവരുടെ
Roberto Carlos. And it's Van Basten. And he's decided to go for it.
അല്ല ഗോൾ
That's just wide.
അടിച്ചില്ലല്ലോ numbers and
Davids. That's rather hopeful. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
It's a bad guys. That's bad. Yapa. പിള്ളേര് നല്ല പിള്ളേരാണ് അവര് നെറ്റ്ബോർഡ് നോക്കണം ഓക്കെ കനവ് നിറയെ കുറെ നമ്മൾ പിടിക്കുക കുറെ നമ്മൾ സെറ്റ് പിള്ളേരൊക്കെ ഫ്രണ്ടിലുള്ള ബാക്കിൽ എന്താ പാടെന്ന് അറിയില്ല ഇത് കളിക്കാറുണ്ട് ഇബ്രാമോവിച്ചിന്റെ തലയായിട്ട് വന്നായിരുന്നു അത്യാവശ്യം കളിക്കാറുണ്ട് അല്ലേ ബാക്കിലായിട്ട് കളിച്ചോട്ടെ
Borussia Dortmund have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And we're underway. Borussia Dortmund cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to... And Del Piero! Del Piero is flagged offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good ball! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake.
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to get it away. Cookchu. And here's Del Piero. Messi! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Borussia Dortmund penetrate first. It's Lewandowski! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Arsenal. There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Raul really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they edge themselves ahead. They have it in their sights once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead. Fernandes. And it's Doué. Distributed tidily.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries from a long way out. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Isco actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi. Del Piero. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. This might spell danger. Foden. That's a good ball out wide. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And Del Piero! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go.
Borussia Dortmund are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kukçu. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. He's got away. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Still goalless at the moment. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Del Piero. Goes looking wide. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick. It's Roberto Carlos! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Looking for a runner. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cleared without complication. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance!
Oh, gosh.
And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos goes short. And it's Del Piero. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
This is going.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Borussia Dortmund really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Del Piero! Valverde. And now the breakaway. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Kane! And that's caused a worry or two. Kukçu. Valverde. Messi. Messi! He's got away with one there. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stood up well to him there. And here's Del Piero. Shot, shoots! They've scored!
Easy.
The breakthrough arrives at last! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Raul. It's Raul! And this is Del Piero. Chance! It's Luke. And one more try! He scores! And that is goal number 20. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they...
Tries from distance. That is decidedly lacking. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now he's got space here. Adams. And it's Valverde. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Now it's Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount.
ഇനിയാണ് കളി. ഇസത്തും പേടി ഫോണിട്ട് കളിച്ചേക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി പാടാം. നോക്കാം. ഏതാ പേരും കളിക്കാറുണ്ടോ? സേവാണ് ടൈറ്റ്.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So that's got things underway.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
And it's Kukçu. Now it's Raul. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Messi. Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Over to the left. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff. Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And he cuts out the supply. Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Kukçu! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kukçu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Kukçu. Driving. He's had a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! There is the breakthrough. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he plays one through. And this is Cruyff. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience.
And Messi! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United takes the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Rummenigge gets through on his... And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cruyff, and the shot! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Davids producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So now the difference is 3. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that has not gone well. Adams. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Isco. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them...
Cruyff is on his own. Goes for a shot! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Strong running down that left flank. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mateus, and it's Gerrard. And this is Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Conte. And it's Roberto Carlos. Isco. Messi. Hernes. And it's Belletti. Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys. Robertson. He's in plenty of space here. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective.
Last match അടുത്തേതോ കുട്ടം വരുന്നുണ്ട്. ഒന്ന് കാണാം.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So it's down to business here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Taken back almost at once. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Kukçu. Ronaldinho. And the through ball. Now then, and the shot! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to
he's having a go! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And here's a player who has defined a generation.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Valverde. Borussia Dortmund are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And that's a dangerous ball. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero! Serginho gets it clear. Kukçu. And claimed it back swiftly. It's Isco! Missed by a fraction.
Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Roberto Carlos! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Isco. Now it's Raul. Oh, just skips past, shoots! Marvellous goal!
Awesome in the chat is
the lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Borussia Dortmund come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again then. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's in a great position here. And that is out of play. Deftly away. Valverde is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he thumps it clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Rice plays it short. Valverde gets good distance on it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Oh, sweet feet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Drilled in low. He can get that clear. Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Batistuta. Isco.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And here's Raul. Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Rice has created one goal already. The final 5 minutes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Del Piero. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's made its way to him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Okay.
And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund have won it by sheer force of character as winning team.
Somebody.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as tries from distance.
ടീമേറ്റ് മെനു എടുത്തിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം അതൊരു എല്ലാത്തെയും മുന്നേ
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? He's beaten the last man. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Del Piero. And he's intervened well there. Hazard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Isco. Valverde is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Free kick.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Great chance here from position A1.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Borussia Dortmund are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And here's Valverde. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's on. Mbappe tries a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been clubbed away. He's gone for goal. Baresi. Borussia Dortmund are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets his head on it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever...
It's Hazard! Glorious from Hazard! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the first half is done. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. So off we go once more. Borussia Dortmund decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. And that is a little undercooked. Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Doku. And he's there to get it away. Isco. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Serginho. Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! Tries to get it clear. They would have been... Oh, he's been caught. And again! Terrific header! And somehow he has kept that out. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He rises! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Doku. He is through here. Decent chance! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
And this is Isco. Now can he find a finish? Messi! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Gusto. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Threads one in. Knocks it into space. Lookman providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared away. Yep, it's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Isco getting this one clear. That has been slung wide. Good ball, face to face with the shoot! It's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and
And there goes the final whistle. Borussia Dortmund suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and... So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. The action has already started. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Searching pass he's played there. That's going to go a long way. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. Verona are looking to go forward now.
yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
What somebody would.
Kochap. Oh, can he get onto this? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ribéry! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nelson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Del Piero. Al-Musrati. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry has a look inside the box. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Nice sequence of passes, this. And Ribéry! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has two. Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Quality ball. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of it? And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. And there's the end of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Borussia Dortmund will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Van Basten! And one more try! It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Can he finish? They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Davids. And there's a searching pass. Shot a goal! No mistake! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. 75 minutes played. And now they can clear their lines. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Verona can make their change now with a break in play. And he gets rid in a hurry. They've got a throw in. Now it's Ribery. Now here's the delivery. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nelson. Del Piero! He's put it wide. So that's it. It is all over. Borussia Dortmund pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. That is a brilliant interception. Cannavaro turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Tries to pass it through. In he goes again! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He can run onto that. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mkhitaryan opts for safety. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ribéry plays a sharp little... Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Van Basten! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And yes, it's him again. Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Shoots! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now that looks a decent ball. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Tries a shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Borussia Dortmund pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one. Van Basten! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Van Basten probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
It's a mighty effort! And that's past the post.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And this is Del Piero. Look at the space. Had a shot! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And he's been shifted off it.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Davids. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter.
And a chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's in a great position here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, super find. He's being urged to shoot. There's the shot! No mistake! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Pass somewhat off target. Hit into the middle. He rises!